Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna try and build an X-Wing fighter today. I've already sort of had a little bit of a play around, so I've got a fair idea in mind. But hopefully this will serve as a bit of a tutorial for anyone that wants to build one in their own world. I'm in Sandbox at the moment, so it's going to be a little bit easier for me to build it in here, but I'll try to build it as similar to how you would build it in survival. I'll probably also use some of the new Star Wars set pieces. Don't feel like you have to use them. You can kind of swap in and out some of the pieces that I use with some of the other pieces that are free to play. But yeah, just see how you go. Alright, I'll get started. So what I want to do, because to make an X-Wing, I kind of was using the Acres roof. Mostly because of the colour. You can use one of the other roofs if you want. And then what we want to do is use the probably the wall dynamic foundation, I think. So let's just put that down. And then what I was doing, I think you have to weigh it down, because what happens is if you don't weigh it down, it kind of sinks into the ground. So what I do is just put one of these across here, put it on both sides. Okay, and then if we go and get the roof that we want, you need to build it kind of funny, but I sort of like to build it probably about there, and then you need to snap it to that piece and then just nudge it to where you want it to be, which is there, and you'll see how it started to tip over. So that's what I mean. So if we then take that one out, we now want to put the other one on. So I just snap it to that piece, then nudge it across, put it where we want it. Okay, so that's the bottom part of our fighter. And now what I'm going to do is use these precisely flooring pieces and just find one that's the right length. I think this one here will do. And I just kind of button it all together like this. And I'll put one of these small ones on the back here. Okay, and then what you can do is go back to your roofing again. Get that same piece of roof, and now we're going to put the top. So we need to put, as you can see, we need to put another piece of floor in there to support that because it cuts in. So if we just get one of these, put it on either side here. Now you'll see when you go to build it, you'll see it, if I put it in the right place, you'll see it will actually sit on top of that piece. And we'll do it on the side as well. Oops. And there we go, there's the wings for our X-Wing fighter. So, what I normally do here is probably just whack a balloon on either side, just to try and keep it from sort of sinking into the ground. Maybe we'll put 2 balloons on either side for now. And if we just smash this, okay, you can see it's starting to rise up a little bit out of the ground. So, next thing we want to do is make it a bit longer. So we're going to put another foundation on there. We're going to get some more of that flooring. So we want the long stuff here. And this is just for the colour scheme. You don't really have to get flooring, that kind of thing, but I like to give a little bit of colour. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to put, now I was using fencing. You can kind of use whatever you like. Main reason I was using it is because it's sort of got a bit of a curved shape to it. And I was putting them like that. And then, boys, you should be able to put a large balloon there. Now, probably don't want to do this in survival, but oh no, there we go. Wasn't sure why it wasn't breaking. Anyway, you'll see straight away that the whole thing stays together. Okay, so let's try that again, but what we'll do is we'll get to these. Okay, so now that our X-Wing's kind of sitting up above the ground, we can start to build it out a little bit more. Right, so that's going to go there. I think if I put that down again, we're going to float up. So what we're going to do is just leave that piece for now. We're going to put our thrusters on. Let's put our thrusters on now while we can. Oh, and the other piece I forgot to do. If you get a long piece of flooring, you just want to put it on the end of the wings like this. Give it that X-wing look. Okay, do it down here as well. This is a little bit trickier to get it, but if you can sort of stand low enough, like that, you can nudge that on. Right in the right place, so we'll try it again. That's better. And then same on this side. Cool. So we've got the general shape down pat at the moment. And we want to put some thrusters on. I'll just use these small thrusters. And might just try and attach them on the sides. Just like that. It can be a bit hard to get them positioned properly sometimes. That second one's not quite sitting right. There you go. Like that. Okay, so that's our thrusters there. We also want to have some so we can turn. So what I do is just put them on the inside here. You only need 2 of them. Just like that. And then we need to do the same on the other side. A little bit hard to see with my character in the way, but yeah, if you can sort of work it out. Sometimes trying to position these pieces can be a little bit annoying. I kind of want it there, but it's not letting me put it there for some reason. Okay, if I look on the other side, I can see it actually should be up higher. So, we're going to take that one, do that one. Not actually there. That's better. Okay, now, put a little rounded nose on the front of it. That. Couple of thrusters here to help it steer. Just make sure you keep it symmetrical, guys, because if it's a little bit out, it'll start to turn or pull when you're trying to fly it. Try that again. Third time's a charm. Okay, I might just try and reattach that bumper because it looks like it's sitting a little bit high. Yeah, that's better. A little bit high before, so... Ooh. Okay, so we've got all those, and then we just need to put some underneath here. What I do is kind of put them towards the front. I'll try and show this as best I can. So we'll just come around to this side. Hopefully you can see it a bit better. But that's more or less where you want them to sit. And we'll just try it again over on this side. Yeah, so just there. And this can be tricky to put them in place. Character's having a seizure. Oh god. Okay, so you can see that's not right. You don't want the gap, so I need to move it over. Let's just take them both out for a second. Get the barrel out of the way. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, that's better. So sometimes if you have trouble positioning them, just smash them and put them on again. That seems to sort that out. Okay, so that's pretty much all the thrusters done. And now what we want to do is just get our wrench. All these back ones we want to be number 1. Or channel 1, I should say. The ones on this side, I usually make them channel 2. But that's kind of personal preference. Make the ones on the opposite side here channel 2 as well. Okay, and then these ones underneath need to be channel 1. And I'll just run around the front of the ship here and target that one. Okay, so that's all the thrusters sorted. Bit of junk around, but anyway. So now what we want to do is get up on the ship. This is a little bit tricky, but can kind of... Yeah, we go up on a thruster and then up. Okay. So, normally put a chest on here. So if we just leave a gap for the balloon. I don't remember how I did the chest now. I think it might be like that actually. We'll just do one. Anyway, let's do the balloon first. One there. 2. Like that as well. Now it's going to float up, but that's okay. We're about to weigh it down. Okay, so we're going to put a chest there, so you'll see it's starting to slow down. It's going to drop now. Okay, nice gentle descent. Okay, now what we want to do is put a driver's seat in. I just use the medium seat. Not really a fan of the large seat. It always seems to become a problem for me, but now we want to go back to our fences. And we want to use this fencing. That's obviously too long, but just find one that sort of works, what you're trying to achieve. And I think what we'll do, let's put those two like that. And then we might just put maybe a slightly longer one. Nope, not really back that way, is it? Do that. I mean, you know, it's whatever design you guys like, but I think we're pretty much done. Let's give it a little test flight. Okay, we're going to turn right. We're going to turn left. Okay, and we're going to put it in the air. Okay, it's a little bit nose down at the moment. I think what we might do to counter that is handle's okay. Okay, when you shut it off, it should come down for a nice soft landing. A little bit dark, so I can't quite see where I'm landing, but hopefully I don't land on anything that'll destroy the ship. Okay, so what I'm thinking... Oops, I didn't want to actually jump off the ship. What I'm thinking is we might swap the balloons in the chest around. Let's take those out. Okay, let's relocate the chest back a little bit. Balloons in. Get bang in the middle. I'll put our other little balloons in. We might have it to... Yeah, no, I think maybe we do need to keep that balloon behind the chest. Let's do like this. Let's put a balloon here. Okay, we're going to put a chest. In there. Let's try it with those two little balloons kind of just in front of the chest. Just see if that gives us a better angle now. Tilting back a bit. Let's just fly it and see how we go. Okay, that's a lot better. We're more leveled out as we fly. Nice and straight. Turn. We can turn right, we can turn left. Little shot of it flying around. And then we just let it come down. And it should just land softly. Ooh. Probably the biggest challenge with this thing at the moment is how you get on and off the ship. Just wondering whether we should move that chest forward a smidgen. I can fly as well, it just sits funny, but I mean it's fine. If I jump off, hopefully it doesn't fly away. No, it just sits there like that. I mean, to get on, you just kind of run up the wing and jump on, but it can be a little bit tricky. With it on an angle, you can't really jump on it. Just have to do that. And obviously only having one chest is no idea. You can probably put another chest on the front here. Let's just give that a go actually, see how that works out. Okay, let's put some more. Put one. These on. A little bit of decoration. Okay, let's try flying it now. Okay, that works. I mean, it's a little bit nose heavy. But we're still getting height. Still maneuver. We got the extra storage, which is a bonus. And I think if we land it, okay, we'll just let it come down. Alright. Nice soft landing. Got another idea. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but let's give it a crack. Then I put behind that bloke. 2 chests like this. Looks like we don't have enough room. Don't like that. This back to us. Change my mind. We're gonna put it forward. Put it right at the end. Oops, didn't quite. Coming. Grab. Okay. So now we're happy with this design. I think so. Well, the only thing I don't like about it is how it sits on an angle, but not the end of the world. Maybe we'll just try without the little balloons. Struggling a little bit. Very nose heavy without the balloons. And I do have that big chest on the front, which doesn't help. Oh, and we just flipped it over the tree. Awesome. And as you can see, that's a good test of its durability there. Survived a collision with that tree. I mean, it's pretty durable. Try it again with the balloons back there and see how that goes. I think that's fine. I think it looks good. I mean, it's a little bit of a nosedivey sort of a flight, but it's still getting high. And it levels out nicely when you land it. I mean, I think if I got rid of that chest at the front, it would probably be less nosedivey. Does look a bit... Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, getting on and off this thing is going to be a bit of a challenge. Might pay to build a staircase or something. Just get rid of this chest for a second. I just want to see if it'll... Let's see if it improves the handling. It's still nosedivey. Probably looks a bit better. Because of a slow descent, also when you jump out of the seat you do fall down the side. So something to be mindful of. But there we go. Yeah, it probably does need the chest in the front. It looks like it's a little bit light. We could move the seat forward and have two chests there. We try that. Let's just get rid of these pieces. Put another chest right there. Then we're going to put our driver's seat there. We want to just put... pieces in there. And then we'll get these tiny bits and put them in there. Let's try that. Not bad. Still nosediving. I mean, I could always move the thrusters forward a bit. But it's definitely getting the height. I think I'm happy with that, to be honest. I think we'll leave it there. There you go. Little X-Wing fighter. Use all the debris around it. That's just the price of building in sandbox mode. It's nice and level now than when you land it. Looks good. As I said, probably the only challenge is getting on and off it. Actually, that's an easier way. There you go. You can just jump on the thrusters here. Oops. Maybe I fluked that. Oh, jump on from the side. There you go. Jump on from the side, and then you can jump up and in your seat. Alternatively, you could build some stairs. You know, whatever works for you guys. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to build your own X-Wing. Feel free to give me some pointers or tips or anything that you think you would change about it. Yeah, I'm open to any sort of feedback really on what you guys think of this design. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one.